Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got an exciting video for you today. It's going to be an unboxing. Wonder what could be in the box. So it's from digitalfpv. See from the label. Let's open it up, see what we got. Bam. Shark Byte. In person. No web pages today. So if you see my last video, somebody posted in one of my Facebook groups that digitalfpv had these in stock. Now, I was not a beta tester of Byte. I think initially the plan was to send out an email. digitalfpv would be notifying people when Shark Byte would be for order, and I looked at the RC groups thread, and so a lot of people were under the impression that only the beta testers were going to get these, but somebody posted a link because I wasn't a beta tester, and I was able to get this ordered. So I believe the beta tester should have got a link as well, and they had a few extra for just other people wanting to try the system. Let's take a look and see what comes with the package there. Now, I was under the impression that the initial adopters were going to get the camera, the 20x20 VTX, as well as the receiver and DVR combo. I think the plan is for people who are late to the game, that you, for this price, for $250 US, that you're just going to get the receiver DVR combo instead of you'll have to buy the camera and the VTX separately. All right, let's open it up and take a look. So this is the Runcam Nano HD. Now this is supposed to be a true HD camera, unlike the Byte that was an analog, I guess, up converted to HD. All right, looks like it's going to come the camera. So it's the Runcam Racer Orange we're all familiar with. It's a nano size camera, so it's going to be 14x14. You're going to get the micro size adapter and the, I believe it's called the MIPI cable there. I think this is supposed to be 80 millimeters. I know Dumb Thumbs FPV, when he posted his video, I think he measured out all his quads, and Runcam was already making this size cable, so it's just going to be more cost effective for them to make this size. digitalfpv also has 120 millimeter cable, I believe, as well. So hopefully this is going to fit the bill for what I want to put this in. All right, let's get a measurement on this guy. Yeah, it is, in fact, looks like 80 millimeters. So that's sweet. Hopefully other manufacturers are going to come out with cameras as well. I believe this is not as close source as DJI, like DJI FPV system. I know Caddx makes their Vista units, so. But I believe I've seen a sneak peek. I'll post it on the screen if I can find the link, or a picture of Foxeer. It's supposed to be coming out with an HD camera. I assume it's going to be for the Shark Byte. I believe this is going to be the VTX. It's got a mounting. I'll post a link to the manual online. Somebody leaked that a while ago. So it looks like got some specs there for you. And this is going to be lighter than a Vista. I'll get a weight for you guys here in a second. It is an MMCX, so that's going to work perfectly. Here's to hoping that TBS gets a chance to make a VTX, because we know how solid their VTXs are, some other manufacturers. So yeah, is a double board there. Does have the 20 by 20 mounting on it there. This one does 25, 200, and 500 milliwatts. So they've also announced there's going to be a Whoop board. The Whoop board is going to be, the normal, it was a 26.5 by 26.5 mounting pattern. It's going to go up to 300 milliwatts on the Whoop board. So if you guys know, a lot of toothpicks and a lot of micros. There's a lot of micro guys out there, and some people just want to get the weight down as much as possible. So the Whoop board is going to work great for us. A lot of the VTXs we run are 200 milliwatt on analog anyway, so that'll be just fine. All right. Looks like this is the system itself. This is going to mount on your existing Fatshark goggles. I believe they posted specifically HDO, HDO2, and HD3, but I think it'll pretty much well work with any goggles that are going to have a mini HDMI in. So it's got the two patch antennas. These are right-hand circular polarized, and you will need to provide, some omnis. So I think I'm gonna run. I've got some Foxeer stubbies, Lollipop 2s, I believe. They're gonna fit on there nicely. Although I could get some that are a little bit taller there to go over my brow. I do fly behind me, so we'll see how that goes. It's got an integrated fan. It does have a DVR, right? So that's something we were worried about initially. Like, hey, are we gonna have to use the crappy Fatshark DVR? I believe it's gonna do 720, 60. And I think they said this is pretty much, there may be some firmware updates, but this is pretty much, ready to go for production there. So, obviously this is a production unit. What I'm saying is the VTX, they're going to still work out some things on VTX. Obviously, that's going to can be manufactured by whoever. So, there's definitely going to be some advances for sure in the VTX. But this guy is supposed to be pretty much ready to go. Let's see what else this one got in the box here. All right, so it's going to come with the fan shroud. If you're familiar with the pyro patch, it's kind of like that. It mounts atop the goggles. So this is pretty much, here's my HDO2s. It's going to mount, it's going to replace this piece. And then this is going to sit on the front of the goggles. Right, so you're looking like this. Oh, that looks pretty sick with the Stormtrooper going on there. Got rid of the rapid fire. I need to do a review of the Fusion. So I picked that up the other day finally. But that looks nice. Stormtrooper on out. And this is light too, guys. I'm gonna get a weight for you here in a second. And this is light too, guys. I'm gonna get a weight for you here in a second. What else we got? We've got an XT60 connector to barrel connector. So well, you guys already run your lipos on those. I'll have to see. I believe you can go up to, I'll post it up there. I believe you can go up to a 4S on the 3 to 4S on the 4S, I believe, honestly, for the receiver. The VTX, I'll double check, but I believe the 20 by 20 is going to do up to 6S battery voltage, so we should be good there. But don't hold me to that. I'll post a link. Also, as I said, you're going to get the now this plugs into Like if you have a Fatshark battery, it plugs into the balance connector, and you guys are familiar with a lot of these batteries, this barrel connector, the wire, it goes bad, so if you ever have, you know, connection kind of in and out, you got a short. I had to pull this apart, and since I have the HDO2s, they don't need the balance connector for the fan, so I went ahead and just removed it. Now I'm gonna have to find a way to, you know, power this. But I mean, like I said, I can power it off of a 4S LiPo. I've got enough, you know, 1300 4Ss that I don't switch to 6S, so I don't really fly those besides the Sinwoop. Looks like this is gonna be the connector for the VTX, I'm guessing. You also have a camera board here. Actually, I believe this is for the VTX as well. To change the power levels. Don't quote me on that. Comes with this little guide to go ahead and control the channels and the power levels on the VTX. I'm pretty sure as far as the OSD, the Betaflight OSD, I believe it's working. I know when Frostbite came out initially, they only had a few things working, like the battery voltage and RSSI. So I think you can get a full Betaflight OSD. I know you can change your PIDs and stuff in the PIDs menu. So that's cool if you like to do that stuff on the fly. I've got a couple different plans for this. I don't know what quad I'm gonna put it in. I know what I'm gonna do, the initial you know, review and comparison with analog, but I may need GPS for another build, so I think it will do the GPS data, which will be crucial, obviously, if you're running GPS. Let's see, got the mini HDMI to mini HDMI. So like I said, any goggles, I believe, that have an HDMI in, you're gonna be able to run this. So. Alright guys, there you have it. Looks like it fits nice, fits flush. Hasn't really had a whole lot of heft to it. Yeah, looks good, especially with the white and black there, where we get the Stormtrooper look going on there. Alright, let's get away and we'll go ahead and wrap this up for you guys. Run cam. We'll take the lens cap off because we're not gonna be rocking that. All right. Looks like 4.1 grams. If you can see that on the. .1 grams. With the cable, you're looking at 4.8. If you choose to use the micro adapter, looking at 5.5. And we'll weigh the VTX. $16.1 all in there. Now that's not including the wires, but you choose to use the just as a nano camera, 15.5 grams. So I don't know what a Vista weighs. I got to weigh for you guys as well. Yeah. So really excited. The quad I plan on putting this in is an HDLRC Sector 5 V2. It's the new one's a V3. It's got a 20 by 20 VTX in the back. Should have plenty of room, pending that the cable does reach. I may have to order the longer 120 millimeter cable, but regardless, we'll get it in a quad, get some video footage, do a comparison. We'll get a comparison with the Cadex Ratel. I think the VTX is going to be 400 milliwatt VTX, 450 milliwatt VTX analog versus the Shark Byte with the RunCam HD camera. All right, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do so, please. It helps the channel out. This is not a sponsored video. It's sponsored by my wallet. So if you like more of what you see there, like I said, give it a like, thumbs up, share it with your friends, talk about it amongst yourselves. Anyway, that gets the content out so I can put new content out for you guys. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.